So, the Nintendo Direct was officially released after the delay due to an earthquake hitting Japan. And seeing that it's been officially released, I think it's time we take a look at what they showed us this time around, as well as what I consider the two best parts overall. Let's start with the first reveal they give us. A true blue, or maybe green, sequel to Luigi's Mansion for the Switch. They show off a new move for Luigi too, a shootable plunger, which at least explains why he does that in the Smash trailer. Set to come out hopefully early next year. This was actually a huge highlight for me, mainly because I was a little confused on why they ported the original Luigi's Mansion to 3DS instead of the Switch, but either way, very excited to play it when it comes out. And speaking of Luigi's Mansion for the 3DS, Nintendo does still seem keen on continuing the 3DS's lifespan, seeing as they give us more info on that, as well as Kirby's Epic Yarn coming to the 3DS as a port. Bowser's Inside Story was actually the one game I was the most excited for in this lineup, seeing as how the original is by far one of the best games I've played on the DS back in the day. I am more than hyped for the remake, and hopeful to see how they handle Bowser Jr.'s side story. Heading over to the Switch's lineup, we've got a lot, and I mean a lot, of game and update reveals. Let's start with Splatoon 2's version 4 update, which is set to come out with new maps, weapons, power-ups, etc. Honestly, there's so much to talk about that it's enough for a separate video altogether. We got more info on the new Mega Man 11, again something I hope turns out good, seeing as how the Mega Man series sort of had a bit of a downward spiral in their games a few years back. Mario Tennis is getting more characters and modes, which is cool. Capcom is releasing their arcade beat-em-ups in one big collection, again that's cool. New Super Mario U is being ported to the Switch too, which is actually something I plan to get. This game, along with Mario Kart 8 and the HD Zelda remakes, were games I really wanted to play but couldn't because I couldn't get a Wii U. They're adding new characters like that bandit looking thing and Toadette, living up to that deluxe in the title. They also plan to pair new Super Luigi U for free, which is also a plus. So yeah, I plan on getting it when it comes out. When I saw that Katamari Damacy is getting an HD remake for the Switch, that pretty much made me go, what? In a more I can't believe that this is happening way. Katamari Damacy was one of those games I always looked at and said, damn, that's crazy, I want to play it. So this one is an instant yes in my book. We got some more info on the Pokemon Let's Go games, and with the sort of split feelings fans have with it, I'm personally into it. These games draw a heavy influence from Pokemon Yellow and Heart Gold and Soul Silver, two games I am in absolute love with in the Pokemon series. The follower system is one of the best mechanics I've seen in a Pokemon game to date, because it feels like you're truly growing with your Pokemon, seeing them follow behind you, watching them grow and evolve. I think the hairstyles you can give Pikachu or Eevee are cute, but I am a little skeptical on replacing HMs with secret techniques. But then again, you do look cute when you and your Pokemon are on the balloon. Either way, this game is harmless, and I do plan on talking about it when I buy it. Diablo 3 was announced for the Switch, we got more info on Mario Party, we got an early look at a new game being developed by Game Freak. City Skylines is getting a Switch port, which is cool and all, but I feel like the game is gonna have to be scaled down a bit on the graphics, so it doesn't lag like it did in the trailer they showed. Daemon X Machina was announced for the Switch, and I gotta say, it looks damn appealing. What with the mech suit, the combat system, the art style they seem to be going for that reminds me of Persona 5, it definitely looks like a game I plan on getting. Nintendo also devoted a segment to the Switch's online service, giving us info we already knew, what with the NES games and the cloud saves finally being given to us. I think the coolest part of it was those wireless NES controllers they showed us. By the way, before you guys ask where I stand on Nintendo offering a paid service like Sony and Microsoft, I would like to point out that they are offering it to us for way cheaper than those other two. Alright, I've talked about the other stuff, let's get to the two best parts of this Direct. First, the Smash trailer. And I'm not talking about the system bundle they showed us. No, I'm talking about the reveal of Isabella as a playable fighter. I don't know yet if she counts as an Echo Fighter for Villager or if she's an entirely new fighter itself, but seeing her join was actually hilarious to me, especially with the trailer they showed us. And that's not even the end of it. After the trailer, we see Tom Nook sitting at his desk, telling us how he has to get ready for our return, which cuts to the greatest reveal I've seen in a while. Finally, we're getting Animal Crossing on the Switch. Oh, happy days, happy days.